Hey kitties, me and Denise here, and today we're talking about periods.
Don't want to feel you, don't want you on my mind. Don't want to feel you, don't want you on my mind.
Every woman has a freaking period, okay? So it's nothing to be like ashamed of or insecure about. However, they do require a bit more TLC in the hygiene department because stuff gets rough and funk and moving around, and today we're going to learn how to fight the funk. I'm going to tell you guys how to smell good on your period so you smell like luscious marshmallow floral vanilla goddesses year round. Before we get into it, you guys already know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up for self-care content if you like me for 2020. Like, just give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already to join our little family. Hit that bell notification so you are notified whenever I post new videos, and of course follow your girl on Instagram. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. First, we're going to talk about feminine products. I personally use pads. I don't recommend tampons. I don't think tampons are a really good idea. I've never used a tampon before. I know they do also have like cups for women to use. I'm not going to recommend that either because personally I haven't tried it, so I have no clue if they work or not, but I do know a lot of people rave about it. Make sure that you are finding a product that works for you. If you want to go the pad route, the tampon route, the cup route, whatever, but make sure that you know your size because they do come in different sizes for different flows, and we are not trying to be out here leaking and having accidents and messes all over the place. So make sure that you find something that fits your flow. I like to keep different size pads for different days. Sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's heavier. If you're on birth control, you know that too. It like fluctuates a bit. So stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Next, we're talking about changing, and this is common sense. Make sure that you are changing whatever method you're using, whether that be pad, tampon, cups, whatever. Make sure that you're changing it often and throughout the day. If you are sitting around in one pad all day, no matter how soaked it is, how light your flow is, stop that. Stop it. Our wings sweat, we have a lot of stuff going on down there, and you do not want to even give odor a chance to start fluctuating. I recommend changing every few hours if your flow is lighter. If it is heavier and you are soaking up stuff like rapid speed, then of course do it as needed, but make sure that you are changing throughout the day because letting stuff sit and like fester is going to ensure that you smell like tuna, and we're not doing that. Let's get into panties. Panties are super important when it comes to your period, and we're about to get a little personal in here. I like to wear cotton panties. I like to wear cotton panties anytime, period, no period, but especially on my period because it is a breathable fabric, and I like to make sure that they are full coverage. These are the ones, well, of course this is not my only pair, but I have things like this, the granny panties. We aren't trying to be cute, we're trying to be effective, okay? No leak, so I like to make sure that it's like big on the back so I'm not giving anything a chance to like spill out here. And then we'll go ahead and just pop the pad right in there. Good to go. Even though those are granny panties and they do have like a wider bum area to like minimize the leaks, I always keep an extra pair in my purse when I'm on my period just in case any accidents. Like I said, stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And then we just need to be prepared, you know, be prepared for anything. Now before I put these on in my period, before I even put the pad in here, I like to spray them either with like a perfume or a yoni spray. Do not get scented pads. I'm gonna say it again, do not get scented pads. So I like to just take a quick little travel size, spray it on there, keep this in my purse as well so I freshen up throughout the day. I'm good to go. Now let's talk hair. If you're grossed out by this, literally bye. Are you childish? Because everybody has hair down there. It's natural, it happens. Y'all know I like to be a naked mole rag bald all the time. But if you do have hair down there, make sure that it is minimum trimmed. Make sure it's like not wild and crazy Sahara down there because hair does hold bacteria and it holds odor. So the longer your hair is, the thicker your hair is down there, the easier it's going to be for odor and stuff to like develop. The less hair, the better. Fight the funk, and it's easier to clean. Now we're going to talk about wipes. I'm not going to get too deep into this because I did mention wipes in my feminine hygiene video. If you haven't seen it already, I'll put like a card up here and I'll link it in the description box down below. When you are going to use the bathroom on your period, of course, cleanse with like toilet paper. But wipes just give you like an extra boost of cleanliness and like fresh feeling. So I like to keep these little like Summer's Eve 5-in-1 wipes in my purse just because they come individually wrapped, and I could just whoop, wrap it out, throw this away, and I'm good to go. With these wipes, I do like to make sure that I'm cleaning around the area because blood travels. So I like to get the outside of the lips, you know, the inner thigh, the butt. Oh my God, please make sure you are wiping your butt crack because nobody wants to smell the butt crack. Clean your cracks, your crevices, and your cheeks, okay? Let's get into clothes. Like I said, changing pads often. I also like to change my underwear and any bottoms that I'm wearing often. Like I said, we sweat, blood is flowing. It's a lot going on down there when we're on our cycle. So I do like to make sure that I'm dismissing anything that holds like odor or moisture, especially if you are someone who's active and still likes to work out on your period. As soon as you're done working out, as soon as you can get those clothes off, get them off and change. Cleanse your body, change your clothes. You don't want to give any opportunity to have like a leftover blood smell in your pants, in your underwear, nowhere. In the shower, make sure that you are using hot water and a pH balanced soap. Of course, do not put it inside. Don't put it in your ween. We're just cleaning around. Hit your hot spots, the lips, the thighs, the cracks, the crevices, like we said before. Take your time. Don't rush this. You need to be really like light and careful. Treat her with lots of love and care because she's not feeling too well during this time. She's going through it. We're all going through it. So we just need to stick together, cleanse together, take our time, be careful. Make sure that you are changing your loofah or your washcloth with whatever you like to use. Make sure you're changing that after every use so you aren't replacing bacteria that you already washed away. Lastly, we are going to talk about diet. Now, I am not the best at this. Y'all know I don't lie to you. I have cravings. I crave things. I eat things, and that's just the way it is. But recently I've been craving salad and fruit, so I love that for me. But you are what you eat, and you do want to make sure that you're eating as clean as possible because when you sweat in things, that does radiate in your smell. I'm not always going to eat clean. Not all the time. I do really try. I do try. But one thing I am going to do is always drink a good amount of water. I like to drink tons and tons of water throughout the day. One, because I just don't like to be thirsty and have that like white line on my lips. Secondly, it's really good to like flush out your system when you're on your cycle. I know this stuff can be a little like TMI or sensitive to talk about, but sweetie, I'm just trying to help us all prosper and be the big sister that I never had. If nobody is telling you this, you'll never know. And we can't have you walking around smelling crazy. Okay, so I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. If there are any other girl topics that you would like to talk about, leave them in the description box. Leave them in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.